Hey, John, why the long face? Stefanie is going to lose her halo tomorrow. What? We've insured her halo with Lloyd's of London. But we can't afford the cost of insurance anymore, and it would be folly to use the halo uninsured. So we are going to have to give it up. Wow, that's terrible. How is Stefanie taking it? She was devastated. But she's trying to make the best of her last few moments with her halo. Shall we check in on her? Sure. Stefanie, I heard the bad news. I am so sorry.
I appreciate the sympathy, Mark. But really, the one who deserves sympathy is this poor pack rat.
Pack rat?
Yes, this little fellow has had its legs crushed. I've been trying to nurse it back to health, but it's not going too well. So I'm searching for rat surgeons. I hear there's a really good one in London.
London, England?
Yes, and the sale of my car should just about cover the cost of first-class round-trip tickets to London for the rat and me.
Yikes. You are certainly willing to sacrifice for your fellow creatures.
Don't worry about me, I can walk. That's more than I can say for this poor thing. I wonder who would be so cruel as to cause harm to this beautiful rodent.
I have no idea.
Hi, Stefanie. Nice shine you've got on that halo today.
Yikes. Tammy, where did you come from?
Mark, where did you put that second crate of rat traps? I see you've used up the first batch. Man, we go through those things fast. But they're much more effective than the poison.
Ah, in the garage on the metal shelves. What do you say we all go out to dinner tonight, to commemorate the last day of the halo?
Sounds good to me.
I propose a toast to my dear wife Stefanie. May we all long remember her halo.
Aw, shucks. You guys are so nice. I will miss that halo. Don't worry, Stefanie. We all know it's not the halo that makes Stefanie, it's Stefanie that makes the halo.
Here, here. Wow, I can't believe how late it's gotten. It's midnight already.
Oh, the big genius over there has finally learned how to tell time.
Well, my watch is in billiards mode, and it is kind of complicated.
Oh, billiards mode. I suppose you're going to tell us you're some sort of big billiards expert, eh?
Well, no. But actually, in high school, my wife.
Oh, your wife. There is another piece of work. Hey, Tammy, run any ultramarathons lately? No. No, I haven't.
Now, Stefanie, you know that since the transfusion after the bicycle crash, Tammy now has normal human blood like the rest of us. She can no longer run 200 miles a day.
Oh, sucks to be you, doesn't it, Tammy Fancy Pants?
It's getting late. It's time for us to go. Goodbye. That was weird last night, wasn't it?
You can say that again. And you know what's weirder? This article I'm reading.
What does it say?
A woman was caught vandalizing a statue here in Sedona late last night.
Okay, I've heard of weirder things.
But the article says that the woman is the co-curator of a local horse statue museum. That can only be one person, Stefanie.
Ha, ha, ha. That Stefanie is quite a joker. You never know what she's going to do next. I guess it must have been rivalry with some other local horse statue museum.
That's just the thing. It didn't seem to have anything to do with professional rivalry. What happened was she was caught scribbling pro-rat graffiti on the statue of Sedona Schnebley.
You mean the statue of Sedona Schnebley at the main library?
Yes.
All right, this has gone way too far. We're going to have to get to the bottom of what's happening. John, I have called this first ever secret meeting because I am concerned about Stefanie's behavior. I'm worried, too, Mark. She really hasn't been herself since, well, midnight last night. Do you think it has something to do with the halo? Don't get superstitious on me, Mark. Your own wife said that it's the person that makes the halo, not the halo that makes the person. Do you have a better explanation? Well, no. Just what happened with the Halo insurance. Anyway, did they crank up the rates on you? No, Lloyd's has had the same rates for as long as we've been insuring the Halo. It's just that the electricity costs are overwhelming our budget. Electricity costs? Yes, you know how Sedona is a bright sky city? Owners of outdoor museums are required to keep the statuary brightly lit 24 hours a day. Geez, I learned so many interesting things from you, John. And the lighting bill is killing us. Next thing you know, we might have to switch to a vegetarian diet. Yikes. Gosh, if there were only some way to reduce your lighting bill.
Hello, Mark and John.
Yoza. Tammy, how did you find us here?
Oh, I know where you hold all your secret meetings. So, were you talking about reducing a lighting bill?
Yes, we were. The fate of my family, and by the looks of it, the fate of Western civilization, may be based on finding a solution to that problem.
Have you considered switching to LED lighting? It can reduce your light bill by 83%.
Wow! You may have solved our problem. I've got to tell Stefanie. Hey Stefanie, guess what Tammy just figured out?
Out, damned Spot.
Huh. Honey, you know our dog isn't named Spot. And he's not allowed outside. What's?
I have newt, and toa frog. Wola bat. Not bats. Bats, they're everywhere. Get him off me. Get him off me.
Yow, Stefanie's in a bad way. I think it's time to get her to the hospital.
Hello, Stefanie, I'm Dr. Gupta. I understand you just haven't been yourself lately. What's going on?
Till Burnham, would you come to Dunsinane?
Stefanie, have you come into contact with any wildlife lately?
Well, I was bitten 15 or 20 times by a hydrophobic rat who didn't understand that I was trying to help him. Does that count?
Aha, I think we're onto something here. Until recently, cases of rabies this advanced would invariably be fatal. But just yesterday, a cure for rabies was discovered by a Sedona yoga instructor. You can be the first one to receive the new treatment clinically. Good news, everyone. The treatment has concluded successfully, and Stefanie is now symptom-free.
Good news, everyone. With the projected savings from the LED lighting, I've been able to reinstate the Halo insurance policy.
Good news, everyone. I have initiated a new program that will bring peace and understanding to all peoples of the world.
Wow, I'm not sure what we've learned from this. Was Stefanie restored due to the cure for her illness, or because the Halo insurance came back into effect? Does the person make the Halo, or the Halo make the person? I'm so confused.